I'm 23 years old. I didn't go to university. I was a high school dropout, grade 10 to be specific. Along the way, I tried a lot of different things, and every time when I reached them, I thought that was the one. When I was selling drugs, that's what I thought was the one. I was like, okay. I wasn't thinking in the future. It made sense at the time. I got into business. I was able to start selling insurance with American Income Life. Then I became a financial advisor, which is somewhat similar, same path. I followed that. From there, I moved into social media marketing, and that's how I discovered a passion for teaching. I started teaching social media, and I was like, okay, I enjoy the teaching part. Social media, I like using the tools and the skills, but it just didn't feel right. The angle changed. So I was able to, discover what it is. Okay, teaching is my passion. What do I like to talk about the most? I like deep, engaging conversations. I like going into the inner recesses of my mind and talking about things that are super important. Before Mindset Mastery was created, the word for it was informal philosophy or modern philosophy. Those were the names that I was thinking of using. So that's really kind of gives you a deeper insight into the root of what I thought this would translate to. And even then it has changed. Business model has changed. The offer, the value, who I wanted to serve, the messages I wanted to give. Dude, ever since Mindset Mastery launched in May of 2018, the vision has changed, and I had to be malleable. I had to change. As new information, I took it in. Along my entrepreneurial journey, there was a lot of things I had to take in. As I was changing my processes, I was also taking in new information, different things that popped up, different learning experiences, right? Trials and tribulations, different failures, but also successes, right? And sometimes, you figure out things, different things are working, different things are not working. So it's like, okay, what am I scaling? What am I adding more fire to? What are you building up more that is working? What are you taking away that's not working? You can't see around the corner until you walk around the corner. And sometimes you come around the corner and there's something that just blows your mind, some massive piece of knowledge or something even small that you can just insert, and it just changes everything right away, right? So that's what I mean when I say you have to be malleable, right? Because you might have this equation figured out, and then all of a sudden there's a new piece of data that's added, and you have to completely rethink everything that you had going on, right? It's always a process to figure out your processes, right? You're always taking in new information. Every opportunity to learn, you have to take what you learned and apply it, right? Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. So, if we're learning every day, which you should be when you have acquired a growth mindset, when you're taking in new information every day, you have to also apply it, right? You have to put it to use. You have to get it going into your day-to-day, right? So you can speed up your progress, right? So when you're thinking about the end goal, you might have some piece of information that you can add to it, and you're like, oh my God, this will allow me to get exactly where you need to be that much faster, that much sooner, that much more, streamlined, that much more smooth. The vision will be clearer just because, you're thinking hard, you have this puzzle, you're missing a piece. And then, you open up your mind, you find this piece of information, you're open, you're learning, you're changing, right? Everything's changing around you. You find that one puzzle piece, and then all of a sudden you put it in, and the rest of the picture makes sense all of a sudden. Your puzzle turns into an actual picture. So you guys, continual learning is so important, you guys. Add this into your processes. Take the stuff you learned, insert it, add it to the equation, so that at the very end, the equals success. The equals is greatness. The equals is you reaching your potential.